All right, y'all. So, yeah, man. Today is it's Saturday afternoon, man. I'm gonna do a little clip here. I got a property, another new property. It's a 3-acre site. It's about, I don't know, it's about 10 minutes from here. I gotta go look at it. It's gonna be a regular, as long as we can come to an agreement on money. I'll just have to see. You know, it's an older couple, man. A lot of times them older couples, they don't want to spend the money like I need for them to spend. So, you know, I don't think I'll do it for less than 150. So 3 acres of 50 bucks an acre, you know, if I get a regular deal out of it. But another thing that I got to do that just came up today, and I'm trying to, and it's what you got to do, man, when you're self-employed, y'all. I'm trying to creep it in. I'm trying to creep into airstrip, and that's an 8-acre site tomorrow. Well, about 8.5, 9 acres tomorrow. But I don't have 3 mowers. The freaking Scag is in the shop. Go figure, you know. So I'm going down here to the storage unit now, and I'm gonna get the Exmark 72 liquid cooled out of the storage unit. And I'm not sure what it's going to take to get it started. It hasn't been started in a year or about a year, so I don't know if I can even get it going. I brought a mower with me so I can pull it out of the unit and get it on the trailer if I have to. So yeah, properties that are far away. Yeah, the airstrip, y'all been out there before with me. I've been doing it a long time. So, yeah, man. I ain't sure what it's going to take to get this mower, but we're going to see, y'all. It's Ray. I'll kick back. There it is, y'all. Y'all see him. I'm about to move some stuff out of the way to get it out of here. I don't think I can fit through there. First thing I gotta do is get it started. So yeah. Oh, I need that, man. I didn't even know that was here. That arm. Hell yeah. That's my other commercial 30 right there. All right, y'all. So what I'm doing here is, of course, the mower battery wouldn't quite start it. It turned over, but it was very weak. So I kind of knew that. So I brought the jumper cables and backed my other mower up to it, going to jump it off. And surprisingly, the 72 fired up the first time I turned the key. Of course, I shot some starting fluid up in there too. But yeah. So the 72 fired right up after a year of sitting there. Oh man. So there it is, y'all. The 72 liquid cool. Y'all saw it crank right up, man. A little starting fluid. Crank right up. It's running rich though. Yeah. Just another getting ready for another job. That's what I have to go through when the Scag is in the shop. All right, y'all. So I just pulled up onto a property to quote. And this is the property here. Goes out to that corner. It just goes right to the other side of that house where that big tall grass line is. There's no edging or nothing. Very little blowing. And it goes right over there to that oak tree back there that y'all see. And yeah, so it's about 2 acres, a little less than 2 acres. I told them $130. The bad thing is it's once a month. So, and he's not real particular, he said, anyway, you know. So I don't need a weed eater for that ditch. I can ride that ditch with a mower. I can ride that ditch with a mower. Maybe up there in that corner up there, I might have to weed eat some of that. And he had a septic system put in, so he may want to pay me to put some rye seed down, you know. Yeah, it's not bad, you know. And it's about 4 miles from my house, so, you know, it's all relevant, man. It's all relevant, you know. So I'm trying to, and it's just another property right here in my area, not my neighborhood, but in my area that I can do, man. Loving it, y'all. This season is turning out to be, well, it's turning out to be one of the most, with the most potential, you know. I wish I had my freaking Scag mower, man, but it's really screwing me up, you know. These are the type of properties that really you need, that I like to do, where I don't have to worry about, you know, anything, and they pay pretty good. And the best thing, the kind of properties that I look for, y'all, are the kind of properties that don't require a lot of detail, that that a machine can do most all the work, you know, being a lawnmower. I ain't talking about a weed eater. And over here, he's gonna pay me to spray the first time, so the first trip over here will probably be about $150, and then it'll be $130 a trip after that. So I'll try it, he'll try it, and, you know, we're gonna see. And we may be able to make it more frequent than what he's you know, thinking right now. So, you know, but these are the kind of properties I like to do, man. I mean, to be honest, these are the money makers for me, you know. Quick, fast, in a hurry, the details minimal, and all that there. So yeah, you just never know what you're gonna get into out here, man. So, and that's a referral, y'all. I got referred. So, just like most of my work is referrals. So, gotta love referral work, because then they already know the ballpark of the money you're talking about, you know. Okay, so now I gotta get home. Well, I gotta stop and get fuel. I'm gonna fill the damn 72-inch up. I'm gonna fill this Exmark up, so in the morning I can send Drew home. We'll have fuel for everything. So the only mower that might be low on fuel is Drew's, and I'll take Drew's mower with me in the morning, and I'll stop in the morning. So yeah. So I'm just building up, y'all. I'm building up. So now my biggest issue is labor. Now last year labor was an issue, but, you know, Bo was around and I could get him to come to work, you know. This year Bo's not even around, so I'm gonna have to hire somebody else to come out here and help. The more jobs that I get, you know, I'm gonna need help with. It seems like the jobs are coming easier for me. as far as getting the work, put it that way. Now executing is a whole nother ball game, because we're doing good for what we're working with, but you know, I need another guy out here, you know, and I'm gonna have to just bite the bullet and do it, man, you know. So we're going to cut that airstrip tomorrow, and I'm gonna see what kind of time we can make on that. But I got the 72 inch, so we're gonna try. We're gonna put a day labor on one of these mowers tomorrow, so we'll see. Good morning, y'all. All right, man, so it's it's Sunday morning. We're going in here to cut the airstrip's about, I think it's about 10 acres. Yeah, it pays pretty good though, you know, for what I got in it, you know. It's a $600 cut. But that's how we roll, man. We're getting it, y'all. Getting it. So, gonna make it happen today. I got a third guy coming in today. He's just gonna help. He doesn't want to be on camera, so I won't put him on camera. It's a friend of Drew's, and we're gonna he's gonna run the third mower. So, you know, I hate it that I don't have the Scag, because this is the reason why I bought the Scag, was to be able to do these big properties, you know, and just bring another guy out for the day, you know. But yeah. So yeah. Oh, we got some new shirts over here at Ray's Lawn Care. We got some new t-shirts. Nothing fancy, just, you know, y'all know I don't really like to spend a lot of money on t-shirts, because, well, you go through so many guys, they end up all over the place. So these t-shirts right here, these are Russell Athletic Fit, and you got to be careful when you're ordering t-shirts, especially like from Custom Ink or Vista Prints. They run small. If you get the cheap t-shirts, you know, and have your, design your own, and you go with the cheap t-shirts, then they're always run small. I mean, real small. So that's been the biggest factor of why I don't like to order t-shirts. I had a local lady that was going to be doing the t-shirts, but she got so busy, she said she couldn't do them. So I don't know if I was not spending enough money with her or what, you know. Just a grill, man. I don't know, but she said she didn't have time. The contractor she used to do the screen printing was not available. Now I don't know where. Anyway, I'm gonna try to get a little bit of drone footage today and everything. So we're gonna have to see how things go. All right, y'all. So we've been down here about an hour, and I got these guys cutting. I done cut a lot too. We got a problem though. The 72 is trying to run hot. It ain't running hot, but it's trying to get there, and it's one of them freaking relays on it, man. It's yeah, it's such an old mower, man, that, you know, I mean, I got brand new spindles assemblies on the deck. All three of them are brand new, all new pulleys on it and everything that I put on last year. But, you know, it being so old and so big, it's just not as reliable as the newer machines. But, you know, I had to pull it out yesterday, kind of I mean, it did pretty good. It ran for an hour and 20 minutes, you know, without any problems, you know, considering I hadn't even looked at it in a year. And I don't know that that something's wrong with it, but it looked like the temperature gauge was trying to creep up. So we're gonna let it rest for a minute. And yeah, you just can't, you don't want it to run hot. And there's enough work here to where if that mower can run, you know, for an hour here, an hour there, and then we're able to weed eat in between when it ain't running, then that's ideal. But you know, it probably cut about 1.5 acres pretty thick grass back there. This grass today, weeds, grass, whatever you want to call it, it is nothing, not nearly as thick as usual. So if I had the Scag out here, the Scag, we would be a lot better off, you know. And that's what I bought the Scag for, is to back up my 2 Exmarks, you know, and the 72 as a backup to the backup. And my intention is to sell the 72 because I lost the property that I bought it for. I bought it for a Pacific property that we were doing for the last 8 years, and they sold that property, so we won't be doing that property anymore. And I have I don't know what I'm going to do as far as a big cut. I got some big cuts coming up this week too. I got 2 more big cuts, you know, besides this one. And I'll put the camera on my little thing here, and I'll show you guys what this job is. Y'all have seen it before, I'm sure. Oh, I know y'all have, because I've taken video out here before. It's an airstrip. It's about 10 acres, you know, probably about 9 acres to cut. And there's a lot of junk out here. Not junk, but just, well, junk to me. You know, the owner just, you know, I don't know, you know. But I've been cutting this one, and I don't cut it, you know, every month or nothing. We cut it about, I don't know, about 3 times a year, 4 times a year. Usually we don't cut it this early. Usually he waits until around June to start cutting, you know. But I'm grateful that he had me come this early, because it's not bad at all compared to usual, you know. So yeah. But we're getting it, you know, we're getting it. I done been inside the fence. I'm gonna let this 72 cool down, and I'm gonna get on the 72 now. I had the other guy on the 72, the guy that don't want to be on camera. I had him on the 72, and he did good back there, you know. But I went back there to check on him, and I was kind of just looking at all the gauges, and it looked like it was trying to run a little bit hotter than normal, and I didn't know if it was going to creep up on him and him not know what to do. So we just parked it for a minute, let it cool down a little bit, and then I'm gonna get on it, and I'm gonna run it now, and then I can kind of determine what state it's in. You know, when you got employees or guys that work for you, especially guys that are out here on, you know, one-time deals, you can't expect them to know all the, you know, all the little quirks that every machine has. So, you know, I was just grateful that he got that piece back there cut, and now we might be able to piggyback with 2 mowers for the rest of the point on, you know, with the weed eating and all too, if we have to. But I'm gonna get on the 72 here right now, and I'm gonna ride it and cut some and see what the temperature's doing on it. Can't let it run hot, so I'm gonna check everything that I know to check on it. It's a stupid issue. It's not nothing major. It's an electrical issue. The fan, that's what it is. The fan comes unplugged. Now, I don't know, you know, and I plugged it back, you know, it ain't the fan, it's the actual connection with the relay. So, you know, that's what makes it run hot. That fan up in the back of it don't want to cool. And I'll show you guys. I'm gonna put the drone in the air sometime today. So let me just check on this thing and see exactly. See, this thing's got a fan on it, you know, and the fan is, you see, it done ran hotter than it's supposed to. You'll see the water that come out of it. So it didn't run real hot because I didn't even hear it bubbling. But it's these freaking relays over here. This fan relay. It ain't the relay switch, it's the actual plug-in. So yeah. And again, y'all, this mower is almost 20 years old, so you know. But you got a fan right there, and that fan, the relay here, and y'all can see where I have pushed to make sure that relay stays plugged in, because it doesn't want to stay plugged in. So and you can run it in little, you know, in little spurts of running it. You know, you can run it for 20 minutes or so, and the fan will work. But you can't expect the guys that work for you to do that, you know. So that's the problem. That's the problem, is the relay. And anybody that knows a lot about lawnmowers, or you ain't got to know a lot about lawnmowers, and how to replace this part right here, or rig it up where you can just straight wire it, this would be a pretty freaking good mower. So yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna be able to do with it today, but it ain't gonna be able to run for more than about 20 minutes at a time. So that's not good, and that's gonna hold us up. I tell you what, tomorrow what I'm going to end up doing is I'm going to have to go over to my dealer where the Scag is. I'm going to have to get a mower from them, either my Scag back while they're waiting on parts or whatever, and take it back to them when I'm done. I'm going to have to have that Scag, or a loaner, or a demo, or something. So yeah, but y'all can see this is the airstrip. I'm gonna put the drone in the air for a minute, and y'all can see how big it is. Y'all see the guy down there on the mower. Y'all can see him. And then there's the Drewski up there on that end. And that's what we do. I start from the back. I put in the back there's lightweight. Drew's on the heavier stuff. So the back there being lightweight like it is, makes it where I knew the 72 could cut it but see, it's been so long since I've used the 72 that I forgot what all issues are with it. That's what happens when you got a bunch of machines, so there's too much to remember. So yeah, we're gonna let this thing cool down though, and I might be able to get that thing working. Like I said, it's not the relay, it's the actual plug-in of the relay. It's that strip right there. And we've had problems with that thing the whole time I've had the mower. Not the running hot part, but there was another problem, electrical problem, with the wiring harness when I first got it, where it wouldn't charge the battery. And I fixed that, and so now it charges the whole time. And then now, you know, that relay, that fan relay right there, and I could take that tape off and try to redo it or something. I don't know, man. I don't even know if it's worth, you know, fooling with today, because we got some weed eating we can do and all that. And since, you know I'm not the one that's going to be weed eating, so the day doesn't really change for me except for the worry. But I'm going to have to get the Scag I'm going to have to get the Scag back tomorrow, one way or another. Either because Tuesday I got a job, another job. It's about 7.5, 8 acres that I need 3 mowers on. You know, there's not nearly as much weed eating on that one as there is on this one. So yeah, y'all. Anyway, it's all good, man. I ain't even upset about it, dude. It's all good. All right, y'all, I'll kick back. Kind of want to show you guys what we got going on here. Need to come up here and cut this. So $220 and $600, you know. It ain't great, but it ain't bad either, man. You know, considering that I needed to get it out of the way. We need to get that one done. So I don't have to worry about that one this week, because that one will suck up the better part of a day. I could have been a little bit better today, you know, if I'd have had the Scag with me, but you know, the Exmark, the old Exmark. So after it was trying to run hot on me, then it wouldn't start. So yeah, man, battery, I don't know what the deal is, dude. I think I look at this battery cable, it's got a lot of corrosion and shit on it. It started after you know, 7 or 8 months of not being ran at all, and then all of a sudden it wouldn't start. You know, the battery was dead. I think it might be a connection or something. So check all that out. But I heard one of the other YouTube guys, you know, say this morning, you know, help is always going to be an issue, man. Employees are always going to be a problem, you know, when you ain't got them, and a blessing when you do, you know, unless you get a bow. But I'm thinking this week right here, we're gonna do a lot of money this week. We're gonna have a little bit of Bobcat stuff in the mix too. I'm trying to think if I should use the Bobcat to rip them bushes out over there, or just have 2 guys go over there and dig them out. I don't know. It just yeah. I have to figure it out, man. Gonna have to look at the schedule and see what where we at now that we got this one done, and how I can manipulate, you know. So I wasn't sure I'd be able to get this one in today, and we did on the spur of the moment, man. See, it just shows you, man, when you put your mind to stuff, you know, you can do it. I had not planned on doing that one today. I didn't start planning on doing that one today until I looked at the weather, and it done changed again. They're talking about it wasn't going to rain. I put it on the schedule quick and got over there and got it done quick, and now we're done with that one. And so that's a whole day that I saved us this week. So, you know, that's what it's all about, man. You know, now it's all about, you know, getting another employee, you know, in here, man, that I can deal with. It's hard sometimes, y'all. All right, y'all, peace out.